Friends and viewers, I'm Professor Guru Rajara from Vijaya College, and my lecture is on advanced tax. Most of you know by this time that there are two concepts: previous year and advanced and assessment year. Previous year is the year in which you earn the income, and assessment year is the year in which you just pay the tax on such income. But it was found by the revenue authorities that in the assessment year, people for some reason or other may not be prompt to pay the tax. So they have introduced the scheme of advance tax. Now let's see what is advance tax. Advance tax is the tax which is payable by an assessee during the previous year or financial year itself based on the estimated income and is also known as payee or pay as you earn scheme. That means during the year of earning only you are going to pay the tax. As I told you, people for some reason or the other were either delaying the payment of the tax in the assessment year or not paying properly or posing a lot of limitations that we don't have money and all those things. That's why this scheme was introduced. So it's the amount you pay in the previous year itself. So then comes who has to pay the advance tax. Advance tax is payable by an assessee whose taxable income on the estimated income for the year exceeds 10,000. So any person who has got an income tax payable lesser than 10,000 is not subjected to the advance tax. Now, then we are supposed to see what are the due dates for the advance tax payment. As per the income tax rules, the due dates for the advance tax is specified like this. First installment should be paid on or before 15th June of the total tax payable, that is 15%. Then second installment 15th September, total 45% of the total tax payable. That means you have to pay another 30% extra tax on the total tax payable. Third installment is due on or before 15th December, that's 75%. Again, that means 30% extra tax you have to pay. And the fourth installment is on or before 15th March, 100%. That means you have to pay again 25% of the total tax payable. Then, if I have to consider the financial year 18-19, and because we are doing the problems for the assessment year 19-20, due dates would be 15-6-18 for the first installment, 15-9-18 for the second installment, 15-12-18 for the third installment, and 15-3-19 for the fourth installment. Payment of advance tax is compulsory, it's mandatory, and defaulting this would make an assessee liable to pay an interest of 1% per month of delay or part thereof. For example, suppose a person has to pay 1 lakh rupees including a cess of 4% for the financial year 18-19, and the four installments would be 15,000 the first installment, 30,000 the second installment, because 15 plus 30 becomes 45%. Another 30,000 as the third installment because it becomes 15 plus 30 plus 30 75,000, that is 75%, and 25% the last installment, so that the entire tax would have been paid, so making it equal to 15, 45, 75 and 100. Then the question arises as to how to pay the advance tax. So see the method of calculation. First, you are supposed to calculate the income from salary, taxable, income from house property, income from business enterprise, income from capital gains, and income from other sources. That means ಎಲ್ಲ 5 source of heads of income first add ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then you get the gross total income. And then if the problem states any deductions under section 18 less that, wrongly that's printed there as is equal to. So deduct the deductions under section 80 if it is given in the question. If it is not given, it's all right. Just take it and put it as nil. Then you get the net taxable income. From the net taxable income, you are supposed to calculate the tax payable. I'll give the rates later. So calculate the tax payable. Then you have to deduct the rebate under section 87A. So then what is that 87A? Once again, if the taxable income is up to 3,50,000, that means 3,50,000 and below, under section 87A, you are eligible for a rebate under section 87A. Either it's 2,500 or actual tax payable, whichever is lower. I'll repeat, it is either actual tax payable or 2,500, which is the fixed amount, whichever is lower should be given as rebate. By chance your income exceeds 3,50,000, that means if it is 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs like that, then this section 87A is not applicable to such assessees. So when once you deduct this rebate, whatever balance is there on that, you are supposed to add 4% as cess. That becomes the net amount of tax payable. Based on this, you have to pay the advance tax on the basis of the following slab. Up to 2,50,000 it's nil. 2,50,000 1 to 5 lakhs, that is the income exceeding 2,50,000, it's 5% of the income. 5 lakh 1 to 10 lakhs, it's 20% of income exceeding 5 lakhs, that comes to 12,500 plus 5%. Then about 10 lakh rupees, it's 30% of the income exceeding 10 lakh, that's 1 lakh 12,000 plus amount exceeding 10 lakh rupees. After this, you are supposed to add a cess of 4% of the 4% must be added as the cess. Now let me take the first problem. An SSC has the following incomes during the financial year 18-19. Income from salary taxable 1,80,000, HP income 1,20,000, other incomes 10,000, deduction under section 80-12,000. Calculate the advance tax payable by the SSC. Let's go to the various solution part of it. Taxable income you are supposed to calculate first. Taxable income from salaries 1,80,000. Taxable income HP 120. Other incomes 10,000. So the GTI comes to 3,10,000. Less deduction under section 12. Under section 80-12,000. Taxable income 2,98,000. So tax payable up to 2,50,000 nil, and the balance 48,000, that is the excess of 2,50,000. 5% that is 2,400. So total 2,400. Then the rebate under section 87A 2,500 or tax payable whichever is lower, that's 2,400. So net tax payable becomes 2,400 minus 2,400 nil. So no advance tax, because I have told you earlier that the advance tax is applicable only when the tax payable is more than 10,000. Illi tax payable 10,400, 10,000 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಂದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ 2,400 ಇದೆ. That is also deducted as rebate because the income is below 3,50,000 taxable income. Hence, the taxable income means taxable income after 80 deductions. So it is below 3,50,000. So 87A is applicable. So 2,400 minus 2,400, it comes to nil, and therefore no advance tax because there is no tax payable in the first case. Secondly, even if the tax payable is below 10,000, advance tax rules are not applicable. Now let's go to the second problem. The following incomes are reported by an assessee for the financial year 18-19 to the possible incomes. Taxable income from business 3,20,000, taxable income from other sources 30,000. So the total business income 3,03,000, total income from the other, that is HP 30,000, GTI 3,50,000. Less deduction under section 18, nothing is given, so nil. So NTI comes to 3,50,000. Tax on the above income up to 2,50,000 nil. The balance of 1 lakh at 5% because it's between, it falls in the slab 2,50,000 to 5 lakhs. So 2.5 lakhs andre, you know that it should be 5%. So it comes to 5,000. Less rebate under section 87A. Once again, it is below 3 lakh, up to 3,50,000. I have told you 3,50,000. But below 3,50,000, 87A applicable. There the rule is 2,500 or actual tax payable, whichever is lower. Now the tax payable is 5,000. So less 2,500 madre rebate na, you get the balance of tax payable to be 2,500. So tax payable bandre, you are supposed to add 4% as cess after this step is over. So 2,500 bandide, and then 4% add madre 100 rupees agutte. So the net tax payable becomes 2,600. Now the question arises, should I pay a tax, once again advance tax? The answer is no, because no advance tax is payable if the tax payable is below 10,000. So once again, it's not a case where the advance tax is hit. Now let's go to the third problem. The following are the estimated incomes of an assessee for the financial year 18-19. Taxable business income 5 lakhs, HP income taxable 3 lakhs, other incomes 1 lakh. Deduction under section 80-20,000. Calculate advance tax. Now let's go to the taxable income calculation. Taxable business income 5 lakhs, taxable HP income 3 lakhs, taxable income from other sources 1 lakh. So GTI comes to 9 lakhs. Deduction under section 80, 20,000. So NTI comes to 8 lakh 80,000. Remember, this is a case where it's exceeding 3 lakh 50,000. So 87A is not applicable. So NTI 8 lakh 80,000, and therefore the taxable income tax we have to calculate up to 2 lakh 50,000 nil, 5 lakhs up to 5 lakhs it's to 12,500, balance 3 lakh 80,000 it comes to 76,000. The total tax payable therefore comes to 88,500. Because there is no question of rebate, add 4% 6. It says it's about 3,540. So net tax payable is 92,040. And because it's, as you know, it's more than 10,000, I'm supposed to pay the advance tax in installments. So advance tax on or before 15% of 92,040, that is 13,806. Then second installment on or before 15/9/18, 30% of 92,040, it's 27,612. So that it is made up to 45%. On or before 15/12/18, it's 30% of 92,040, that is 27,612 once again. So that it is made up to 75%. And on or before 15/3/19, it's 25% of 92,040, it is 23,010. So it is made up to 100%. Then let's go to the fourth problem. The following are the incomes estimated by an assessee for the financial year 18/19. Taxable salary 5 lakhs, other sources 1 lakh, deductions under section 25,000, TDS 10,000. So let's go to the calculation. First again, we are supposed to go for the calculation of taxable income. Taxable salary 5 lakhs, income from other sources 1 lakh. So GTI comes to 6 lakhs. Less deduction under section 80, 25,000. So NTI comes to 5 lakh 75,000. Tax on the above income up to 2 lakh 50,000 nil. Next 2 lakh 50,000, 12,500. Balance 75,000 of that 20%, 15,000. The total tax payable comes to 27,500. Total tax comes to 27,500. Now less TDS. If there is any TDS, deduct that. That will be given in the question. If it is not given, don't worry. If it is given, only then you are supposed to do that. Now it's given in the question 10,000 TDS, deduct that. So the balance of tax is 17,500. Because it exceeds 10,000. So first add 4%. It comes to 700. Total tax payable is 18,200. Once again, it falls under advance tax purview. So advance tax up to 15/6/18, that is the first installment, 15% of 18,200 is 2,730. Then the second installment 15/9/18, 30% of 18,200, that is 5,460. So that it is made up to 45%. Third installment up to 15/12/18, 30% of 18,200 is 5,460. And the last installment up to 15/3/19, 25% of 18,200 is 4,550. So that we made up the entire tax. So that means if there is a TDS deduct ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ balance tax payable ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ 4% add ಮಾಡಿ 6, then go for the calculation of the advance tax installments. Now let's go to the fifth problem. From the following, the following incomes are reported by an assessee for the financial year 18/19. Taxable income from business 8 lakhs, LTCG 1 lakh, TDS 20,000, deductions under section 80, 20,000. So remember, you have taxable income from business 8 lakhs, LTCG 20,000. So GTI comes to 8 lakh 20,000. Less deduction under section 80, 20,000. NTI comes to 8 lakhs. Tax on the above. So you know that if there is LTCG or STCG, there are special rates. LTCG idre 20% of LTCG ಮಾಡಿ, STCG idre 15% STCG ಮಾಡಿ. Now I have a case of LTCG. So 1 lakh ಮೇಲೆ 20% ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So out of 780, if you take out one, after 880, if you take out 1 lakh, it comes to, let's start with the total taxable income because some error was there. I rectified that. Taxable in business income 8 lakhs, LTCG 1 lakh. So the GTI comes to 9 lakhs. Now less deduction under section 80 20,000. So NTI comes to 8 lakh 80,000. Tax on the above income. You know that LTCG, STCG are subjected to special rates. So LTCG idre 20% ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, STCG idre 15% ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದೆರಡು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ರೇಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. Now 1 lakh rupees LTCG is there. 1 lakh ಮೇಲೆ 20% ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 880 1 lakh ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಉಳಿದಿರೋದು 780. This will be in the normal rates. So up to 2,50,000 nil. Then 2,50,000 at 5% next, it's 12,500. Balance 280 ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ because 780 minus 5 lakhs ಅಂದ್ರೆ 280 ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. 20% 56,000. So total tax is 88,500. Less TDS 20,000 is given in the question. Balance payable 68,500. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ 4% cess add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2,740. The total tax payable comes to 71,240. Advance tax therefore will be up to 15,618. That is the first installment. 15% of 71,240. It is 10,686. Second installment up to 15,918. It will be 30% of 71,240. That is 21,372. The third installment also 30% of 71,240. Before 15,1218 it is 21,372. Up to 15,319, 25% of 71,240, 17,810. So students and viewers, I have covered all the types for the 6th semester of BCom, and if you have any doubts, most of the problems I have covered. This is what is possible for the BCom level. If you have got any doubts, you can call me at 9880124687. So I'll repeat, it is 9880124687. I'll also put it in the description, so you can just call me up. So good luck, thank you, and good luck.